Welcome to Happy Hour Art Beginner Sketching Tutorial Lesson 7. So in the next 3 lessons, or 1 lesson, we're going to be covering perspective. So the question is, what is perspective drawing? Perspective art usually refers to a drawing that is three-dimensional. Three-dimensional meaning it's not flat, it has form, and depth, meaning it'll have a front, a side, and a back view. Artists usually use perspective to create something that's realistic. This is very important knowledge to know. So now there are 3 kinds. There's 1-point perspective, 2-point, and then there is 3-point perspective. And we're going to start our first drawing with 1-point perspective. So for 1-point perspective, you will want to keep your sketchbook in a landscape position, and you can take out your B pencil, your 2B and 3B. So take those out, 2B, 3B. So there we go. All right, you get that ready. So for this particular exercise, you're welcome to use a ruler. So for 1-point perspective, okay, that is usually something that you will see in a landscape, in particular, maybe a mountainscape or a rural area field with a road that goes narrow and then widens, and also an oceanscape. Now, so let's start. So first things first, you want to keep your paper horizontal, and you're going to have your ruler. So this is the only time that I would allow you to have a ruler. So, and get your eraser ready. So let's find a place. You're going to start off by drawing, following the rule of the thirds, and no particular measurement, go across. Okay. So once you have that, somewhere in the middle of your page, you can draw a dot. And this is referred to as a vanishing point, or VP. Basically, that means where the 2 lines will meet on the horizon line. Horizon line, horizontal. So now what you're going to do is you're going to draw a line very lightly, going like that. And then you're going to draw another line very lightly, going like that. So we're going to be drawing a box. So what you want to do is draw a line this side, and you can draw a line this side. So this is going to be the top of the box, the lid. So what you want to do is kind of do that, like that, and do another line here, or like that. Okay. So now you want to draw a line going down, so make sure that it's straight. Okay, I'm going to make it about 2 centimeters. So there we go. And what you want to do is, for every line, you're going to draw through from the vanishing point through to there. And then you're going to go this side and do it again. Okay, so just 2 centimeters, roughly. Make sure that your ruler is straight, 90 degrees, at the very least. Okay, so very lightly. So basically you can draw, if this doesn't match, you can draw a straight line here. Okay, so where those 2 points meet, you can't see it on my screen, you want to draw a line like that. Okay, and then you want to do another line going like this. Okay. And then like that. So perspective drawing is kind of like technical drawing, if you will. So it's an important skill to know for interior design and architecture and industrial design. In the olden days, they used to use a special drawing board. Nowadays, they just use AutoCAD. Still a useful lesson to know. All right, so here we go. Now, you will see the front part of your box. It's bigger, and as we go into there, it becomes smaller. So it has one vanishing point. The vanishing point refers to the point that meets the horizon line. You can also think of a road scene. So horizon line. And the horizon line is where the vanishing point, the top and the bottom part meets here. Sky and the ground, basically. Okay, so if you wanted to draw an inside box, you could, but okay. So again, where this line meets, you can kind of do that. But again, make sure that it's straight. 90 degrees. Okay. And if your box was correct, okay. Again, now do you see that's quite different? So this would be more difficult level. Okay, that's like the interior of your box. You don't have to do this part. You can just focus on doing the top. I'm just being fancy. And then you want to draw. Make sure that you draw each line going through the vanishing points here. Okay, there. And this is the inside of your box. Okay. All right. And we refer to this as one-point perspective because you only have one vanishing point. Vanishing point refers to where the two lines meet. So this is referred to as one-point perspective. There you go. And for the next one, you're going to be doing two-point perspective. Okay, so on a new page, you're going to start again. Keep your sketchpad horizontal or landscape position. And you're going to be doing the same thing, except this time you're going to be doing two-point perspective. So what is the difference between two-point perspective? It has two vanishing points. Okay, and we're going to be doing it two sides. So now you're going to take a ruler again. Use your B pencil. Make sure that it's sharp. Draw your horizon line. So anywhere on the horizon line, you can do one vanishing point here and another one here. So you've got two, one there and one there. So the trick with this one, you want to draw very light lines. Make sure that it's very light. Okay. You want to go like this. So just keep in mind, it takes a lot of practice to do this, even with a ruler. Even for me, when I did this in high school, I struggled immensely. But, you know, practice. If you get something wrong, just practice. And before this video, I actually had to practice. And remind myself how to do this. So there we go. Now you've got two lines going like this. So you kind of want to do the same this side. And you'll see why I say that. So you kind of want to do here. Just anyway. So you'll see there's a point there and a point there that's going to meet. And I'm going to do another point here. Okay. So let's go like that. Okay. All right. Now, the tricky part to this. What you want to do first is you kind of see X's, X's, X's. So I'm going to start with this one. Okay. And I'm going to draw a straight line. Make sure that it's 90 degrees perpendicular. Okay. So just want to go through there. And it has to meet that line. Okay. Now for every line that you do, you're going to have to draw another one. So let's draw another one here. There you go. Okay, so there, can you see that? That there. So it's a bit light. I'm going to draw it darker so you can see. So think of it as a side view here. So where that's an X, that's an X. So you've got another X here. And you're going to draw a line again. Make sure that where it meets straight up, 90 degrees. And now because you've got a line there, you have to take your ruler and draw one here. Okay? Might not be accurate. So now you've got one side. So you take your ruler through to the vanishing point. And here we go. Okay, and here we go. Another side here. And now you're going to be doing the same that you've done there. So you want to draw a line going up. Okay. Where that point meets. So go there. And again, you want to draw a line that meets this side. Okay. So there we go. So now this might confuse you. So you're going to draw a line from there to there and there to there. So kind of like, think of stars. You'll see a star here, a star there, and a star there. So you can, of course, do this without a ruler. But it's nice to do it to give you a bit of skill. And to understand vanishing points. Okay. There you go. So that's another line. So now you'll see you've got a side here and you've got a side here. Now we're going to focus on the top. So right where that little cross, it makes like a little cross there. You can now focus, draw a line from there to there where this point meets. And then again from there to there. And you can go more complicated. Okay, so this is 2-point perspective. That means it has 2 vanishing points. So you can call this vanishing point 1, VP1, vanishing point 2. And this is the horizon line. Horizon line. And we can refer to this as 2-point perspective. So I'm going to write here 2-point perspective. There you go. So the next one is 3-point perspective. Now this one is always a challenge, even for me. I require like a lot of practice with this one. Okay, so if you get it wrong, just keep erasing, do it again, stop the video, try again and again and again. So now the same 3-point perspective has 3 vanishing points, and this is something that you would often do, a kind of drawing that you would do when you're looking above from a drawing and you're looking down onto it. I think of bird's eye view, where you're kind of in the sky and you're looking down into a city. So that's where you would apply it, or as I like to refer to, a popcorn box. So again, you're going to start with the same. You're going to have a dot on the horizon line, another one. Now the difference here is you're going to do half your page. You can actually take this off on a page and tear it out and do it loosely or very lightly. You're going to have a vanishing point here. And this is going to be the third vanishing point. Normally you don't need a line, but I just do that to keep reference. So the same, you're going to start with drawing a line here and drawing another line here. So vanishing point 1. And then make sure you cross each time through this line here. That's very important. Okay, and then I'm going to go here. Okay. Go there. And then again where this line is, if you can see it. Okay. So where this line is, you want to draw a line going through there. Make sure that it matches. Goes through vanishing point number 2. There you go. Okay. So you've got like a little diamond here. Okay, you can't see it. So now right, let's get to here. So for the next thing, your vanishing point here, it'll go through this line here. So there's like an X there, and there's like an X there. So you want to do one line going through here, and another one going through that cross line there. Okay. So let's get started. Oh, no, wait. It's tricky. There we go. Okay. So we're going to start off. You'll see there's a cross there, there's a cross there. That's going to be your box line. So you want to draw the top. So where there's kind of like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Let's do the top part. Go here. Okay. So think of a diamond, basically, or a popcorn box, if you will. And again, you want to draw a line from there to there, this point. So at this point, it might look like a 2D. Okay, so that's the top part. Always start with the top part. Okay, and then you're going to go through this line, and then this line. Quite a challenge to do this one. So just keep practicing. Okay, there we go. Like that. So now you want to kind of draw a line going from this point to this point. So you can, of course, do this. It's a slight variant. I would do this line going straight down. Make sure that it matches. Okay. And what you want to do is, again, make sure that that line goes through there. And where you see a line here, you can go there to there. So now you'll see on this side you've got a line here, so that's perfect. So you kind of draw that point to that point. Okay. And it goes through to this side, and then you will have the kind of inside of your box here. You might want to do like, I don't know, you can of course do this, but just for fun, I'm going to draw a line here, and then like another one. Oh, okay. Now I see that. So basically, see, told you. You want to draw a line from there to there. So you kind of want to do that. There we go. And then a line that goes through through here to here, okay? And you're going to pretty much do the same with the other side. So there's like a line here, but kind of want another line going through to there. So you want this line to kind of go through to there. Then you want another line. So you could of course go straight like that, but you want another line to go through here. So do that again. Make sure that it meets. Okay. Nope, not. Okay. So here where this line meets there. Always a challenge. Okay, there we go. So there's, sorry guys, I was wrong for the first time. Here, here, and here. So again, you want to go through a line. Green. Double check it, and then here. Okay. All right, and there we go. That's your popcorn. So again, here you can label it vanishing point 1, vanishing point 2, and vanishing point 3. And this one is called 3-point perspective. And there you have it. 1 point, 2 point, 3 point. You can of course do it different objects as well, like different boxes going up and down. But I like to focus on this first. As you can see, 3-point perspective is always a challenge, but if you get it wrong, don't worry, just keep practicing. Keep practicing. You'll see here, you can actually kind of draw the inside, that'll be the interior. Okay, like that. And you can start to erase any lines you don't want, but I like to keep them to show my construction work. So basically, bird's eye view refers to looking over on the top of something and looking down. So you would have that, especially with 3-point perspective. So there you have it, and the next lesson we'll be doing a perspective drawing, mostly focusing on 2-point perspective landscape.